Hey, happy Monday. How y'all doing? I'm doing a joint live with Tori from Curiosity Kills channel. How's everybody? It's been a while since I did a live over here, but this journal, I don't know how I messed up so bad on this journal, but I figured out exactly what happened because it's taking me too long to make these corrections. How's everyone doing? Okay, I was just sitting outside on the porch. I was trying to do this live on the porch, but then it got dark and then the light just was not shining right in my face. So I said, let me come in here. Happy Monday. What y'all did for Labor Day? And then the light just was 6 people in the room. Give a thumbs up, please. I'm going to drop the link for Tori to come up. How many of you guys watched Sex in the City when it was on? I really didn't watch it faithfully when it was on, but I watched it afterwards, and it is one of my favorite shows. I think I have a different kind of little different view from Curiosity Kills on Sex in the City. But that's what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm only going to be on for an hour because y'all know your girl is sleepy, okay? Ooh, child. I laid on that couch. It was like 6:49. I said, girl, you better get up and find you something to do. And I got up and I took the dishwashers out the dishwasher and I lowered the dishwasher in with 3 cups. So tired. Y'all know I don't do well at nights. I don't do good at nights, but I needed to take a break from the journal, which I'm done doing. I just have to go over and check one more time. How y'all doing? 78 days. Hey, babes, I haven't seen you in forever. 20 people in the room. Check those thumbs up. We're waiting for Curiosity Kills, okay? Curiosity, if you're here, girl, you need to change that name, honey. I think we've talked about this. Crazy home body girl. Hey, girl. Happy Labor Day. I had to work. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry for those people who had to work. Broke but Bourgie. Hey, girl. Huge fan of Sex and the City. I think Curiosity Kills says coming back. So I would love to see. I want to see a black girl in it, though. But please don't let the black girl be the hoe. Can the black girl be the lawyer or Carrie? Who do you guys think the black girl should be? No, we don't want her to be the lawyer either because, lawyers and black girls are lawyers. Who do you guys think the black girl should be? I think they're going to put a black girl in there. I can't imagine who. Let me see who would fit that Sex in the City. I was going to say Mary Jane, but we already saw her on Mary Jane. I don't think I want to see her in Sex in the City. I think I would want to see like a young, I can't think, I'm going to have sleep. Sharon, hey girl, hey boo, how are you, dear? 26 people in the room. Check those thumbs up. How many of you watched my video this morning on Brett and Ryan? How many of you guys are keeping up with my video on Gil and Merla? Let me tell you, that Gil and Merla, that is so many black women and woman story of the accomplished black woman that's wasting her time with the unaccomplished man, okay? Brandy, hey cuz, hey girl, how are you, my dear? Crazy Girl, I watch Sex in the City religiously. I still watch when it comes on. I do watch when it comes on sometimes. Not recently, but yeah. Oh, Curiosity Kills is here. Okay, wait, let me drop the link so you could jump up. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Share. Share screen. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to get the link. Where's the link? Invite. This is why I can't do anything at nights. I'm trying to tell y'all. I am no good. Yes. People don't believe me, right? My coworkers, my 2 girlfriends, they was like, girl, how you go to bed early? Then they said, girl, I saw you live. Don't ever go live after. After 4 o'clock, yeah, I told you. Curiosity, that's the link. Happy blessed Sunday, beautiful queen and beautiful people in the chat. Hey, mama. How you doing, mama? Oh, you been chilling? Girl, I've been working all day. I've been working on this journal since I've been home since Wednesday because of the flood. Thursday, Lexi Day program was closed, so she couldn't go in. Friday, babysitter was flooded out, so she couldn't go in. So I've been working on this, and I was thinking today, girl, where did you mess up with this? I figured it out. I messed up with the scriptures because I put the scriptures in, but you know how you have to give credit to the scriptures, and I guess I use a number of different scriptures based on what I wanted to bring out. And I didn't do the, like NLT, New KJV, you do a copyright page that says, unless otherwise stated, all scriptures coming from the King James Version. So if it's not stated, it's from the King James Version, but the ones that are not, I have to give credit. And I didn't do it when I was writing it. So I have to go back and search each and every one and see which one I use. And so that's what took up all my time. I think I have about 10 left. I'll probably wake up in the morning early and do. She should be a doctor. No, I don't want her. The black girl should be Charlotte. The black girl cannot be Samantha, cannot be Carrie, cannot be, what's the other girl? I love her with her red hair. The black girl should be Charlotte. I want to see a black woman in a very soft, feminine role where she's not struggling for money. She's of the upper class, and that's what I want. I would love to see the black girl being Charlotte, because I feel like when I was watching it, I feel like I'm Charlotte. I was Charlotte and Carrie. Okay. So I want her to be, the black girl cannot be a doctor, a lawyer, nothing like that. She needs to be very feminine. She needs to be very soft, like Charlotte. She needs to work in the museum and just, do you want to buy this paint? She can't be struggling, none of that. I would love to see, I can't think about who I would like to see in that role. I'm waiting for Curiosity to come up. Did you see the link, babes? Come on up. Sanaya or Gabrielle. I don't want to see Gabrielle. She was in Mary Jane. She did an excellent job. Sanaya, no. I was watching her the other day. She's too old. Sorry. Curiosity, hey.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks again for doing this.
Yes. Let me finish greeting the people, and then we're going to jump right into it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Would you rather than not having black women, or if it's going to be a token black? What's a token black? Help me out. What's a token black? Curiosity, who would you like? Are they going to have a black girl on the cast? The new cast?
I have not heard anything about, that was kind of a big thing when the show was originally on air. That,
it was an issue. And what year was that? Did it come
like
on?
99, 2000.
They should have had 2000. I could understand the 90. 2000, they definitely should have a black girl on there. But let's see. And who do you think the black girl should be? What? Charlotte, Carrie, Samantha. What's the other girl's name? I always forget her name.
Miranda.
Who do you think she should be? The black girl should be?
Oh, that is a good question. I never thought of that because
I think it should be Charlotte. I think it should be Charlotte. She should be Charlotte.
That would be good.
Because Charlotte's very soft, very feminine. She comes from money, and she's not struggling like the other ones.
Yeah. I think they tried to keep it realistic because, most, I guess, New York white ladies don't actually know any black girls. So maybe I think that's why they didn't have it in their friend group. But I think they could have. They definitely could have had a character.
They could have. In the early 2000s, they definitely. Yeah. You're right. They really could have. In the early 2000s. It was early mid because I've been at my job 16 years, and it was coming on 2006, the mid 2006, 2010. They definitely could have.
Right.
Robert on HBO Max is coming back, and they are all in their 50s. Oh, I thought it was a
Yes.
new cast.
No, it's gonna be for the older and wiser, I guess. That's what it's the premise of the new
Oh,
show.
that's right. You did. Was it you that told me Carrie and Mr. Biggs is getting a
Well,
divorce?
don't say that yet.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I told you I'm half asleep, girl. You can't be. Wait.
I understand.
Our fifth is Samantha character is a feature, but black actress Nicole Ari Park is in the show. That's right. Samantha didn't want to come
Okay,
back.
that sounds good.
Samantha didn't want to come back. Nicole Ari Park. Okay, I know the name, but I'm not seeing the face. Is that what's his name? Ex-wife?
No, married to Bojo. Boris Kojo. Boris.
Oh,
Isn't that right? Am I right, ladies? Isn't that Nicole?
That's not my problem. She's high yellow.
Well,
you know, I tell the truth over here. Okay, I want to see a chocolate girl or at least a brown girl.
Well, they gave us Jennifer Hudson on the movie.
On which one?
The first movie, Jennifer Hudson played Carrie's assistant.
Why she had to be the help?
Yeah. And that was like the first.
Why she had to be the help, right? Oh, hold on, let me go back to this. Why she had to be the help? Marrying, get engaged to a struggle. Yeah. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Bill. Wait, let me greet the people. Greet the saints. Crazy. I see the Brett and Ryan video. I would love to be flown on a private girl. She crazy. Hey, Naomi. Oh, Naomi. Hey, Harlem, New York. That would be nice. Yeah, I want a black girl, but it's the old cast, y'all. Nicole is playing a new character. I know Kerry Washington. Washington would be nice.
That would be good. That would be a real nice addition. Yeah.
I would love to see Kerry Washington. But I don't know if my mind can adjust from her being Olivia Pope. I don't know. But Kerry Washington, I would love it. Entertainment. Janet, I am disappointed. You are not dressed as you were within the thumbnail of this. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, babe. I'm sorry I'm not dressed, okay?
I know. I wish
we take pictures and we post the pictures when we can, okay?
I'm just getting off work, so I wish I could be like more, dressed, but I had to work, unfortunately.
Nicole Ari Parker plays Lisa Todd Wexley. Ooh, Park Ave. Ooh, Park Ave. Mama 3 and a documentation on the new show. Okay. Nicole Parker's absolute cool. Messiah. Happy Labor Day, cousins. Hey, girl. Yes, that's her. She's married to Boris. I love Boris. I always think my husband looks like Boris. Yeah, she's married to Boris. I would as well. The Help. Hey, Joy, The Help. Jennifer Hudson did a good job. She did good. She's a good actress. That Jennifer Hudson, she's excellent. Just stop. I love you. But she's a black actress. You forget Jennifer Hudson was in that first Sex as The Help. Okay, we want to see.
And it wasn't to the
black
movie.
Actress, dark skin, I'll take a brown girl, okay, in leadership role. We don't want them to be the help, the secretary. We want them in, what is it called? What's the roles the girl have? Ooh, child, you upside down. They need to make it all black. I'm tired of the struggle of black loves, honey. We need, you know what we need? Maybe I need to become a movie creator because every show, I've never seen a show with black women that has to do with love and marriage that's not struggle. Help me out in the comments, Alyssa, Messiah. Those the CIA and the FBI agents, okay? I've never seen a show where with black women that has to do with love that is not struggle. I've never seen one. Maybe Mary Jane. Oh my God. I just wish
it's definitely not common. It's definitely not common.
It's not. I can't think of none. Y'all can help me out. Okay, let's get to it. She was the hell. Yep, she was the hell.
Yeah. I'm glad to see so many women actually watch Sex and City. That's good. So, they'll have a good basis for the conversation.
Yeah, yeah. It was really, you know what it was? It might have been the timing might have not been right for that show. Because it really is a good
It's
show.
a really good show. That's
It's
the whole basis of my channel, trying to not get like the younger girls to discard that show. It's just like some, old 2000 show. It's so many gems in the show. There's so many that you could really, if you watch it through the right lens, you can really pick
uh-huh.
up on a lot of things that you don't need to do.
Yeah.
in real life. And they gave you so many. They gave you like four different women, so you can find yourself in one of them at least a little bit.
uh-huh.
And yeah, and see the ups and downs and the do's and the don'ts.
Mm-hmm. Well, I definitely love Charlotte. She really is my favorite. Because
Yeah,
I always felt like I was
she's
a
such a
Charlotte,
sweetie.
because I'm living on Fifth Ave, okay?
Charlotte lived on the Upper East Side.
Upper East Side, honey,
Yeah,
in
she
the
was Upper East Side.
good area.
Hmm.
All right, I think I have the video up here. I can't play because every time I play a video on my channel, this maybe I'm doing something wrong. They send me a table of contents, copyright thing. Okay, so let me know if you guys can hear. This is Tori's video. By the way, we're helping Tori to grow her channel.
Yeah.
Messiah's growing her channel. Messiah's doing very well. I haven't checked in a minute, Messiah, but you should be at 1,000 by now. Kimberly's not here. We're trying to help Kimberly to grow her channel too. So uh curiosity, go ahead and drop your link. I don't know, are you an admin over here? You should be.
I think I'm gonna try to do it on my computer while
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna try to drop
so
it.
I'm gonna press this in the meantime.
If you feel like this,
Just tell me what's going on. Is that too much to ask? Carrie, I'm thinking about going to France for the rest of my life. I think about you.
Okay, so who remember the episode when Mr. Big was moving to France? I love Mr. Big too. That's I pattern what I some of the things I wanted in a husband off of Mr. Big. I was like, I love Mr. Big. That's my baby's daddy. I love it.
yeah,
I love Mr. Big. And he came in the good wife, the good wife. I absolutely love him. So that's
I
the
think
episode.
Mr. I think he gets a hard rap. I think he got like a really hard rap because he was him and Carrie was so tumultuous. But I think if you just watch it again through like a different perspective, Big just never actually really wanted Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, like I said, if you watch all the what I've compiled, it'll show you clearly like, oh, Big never actually really wanted Carrie, and that's why she ended up being, like I said, 10 years a girlfriend. Carrie is the most infamous 10-year a girlfriend. Do you remember the episode where, oh, it was on the movie where Charlotte was like, oh, when she finally told her that she was getting engaged, and Charlotte started screaming, and she announced to the whole restaurant, she has been dating this guy for 10 years. 10 years a girlfriend. And that shouldn't have been. That really shouldn't have
It
been
really
because
shouldn't have been.
he never actually wanted her initially in the beginning. And he did he showed her in so many ways, but we get confused sometimes. But yeah, you can is the video playing or is it just the sound?
Just to say, yeah, I'm
Okay.
not doing the because every time I do a video, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I get a copyright letter. It don't matter if I play for 5 seconds; they quick
It's gonna
copyright.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I tried to
Listen,
I tried to chop and screw it enough.
I even got a copyright strike on my other channel for playing one of my videos from this channel. I have a copyright strike on my Study the Bible channel. I didn't worry about it because I'm like, maybe 90 days it will fall off. But I have a copyright strike on my other channel. Okay, so did you guys hear that part? Did you hear it? Let me play it
Yeah, I
again.
heard it.
You heard it. Okay. Okay, so this is the part when he was moving to France, and he just never told. Do you think Mr. Big was just fearful of, because he was hurt before, that he was just fearful of love?
No. as we go into the video, like you'll see, Big just did not see Carrie as his wife. She just wasn't it for him.
Because he sure quickly married. What's her name? Ashley. What's her name?
What's her name? What is her name?
It will come to us. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I make that point too. That's probably like one of the third points in the video is if a guy will get into a serious or committed relationship or marry someone else after he's dated you, that's a clear sign that he never actually really wanted you.
Okay, I'm gonna press play.
All the time. No. Correction. I think about us all the time. I am such an idiot.
So there she go. I think about you all the time, but he was never thinking about you, Carrie.
and what I said was if these things are you, and I just play like all the different things that Carrie went through, but you can continue.
Okay, wait.
Get inside. I don't know what else I can do. It was the single most encouraging moment so far in our relationship.
Nothing else you can do because you're trying to convince him to love you, and he don't love you.
That's one of the signs when you kind of know when a guy doesn't really want you. I made that point when you're bargaining and pleading with him. When you're having to bargain, plead, negotiate. Like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can we do? I'll do this if you just do this. If you find yourself in that type of situation, that's a clear sign that guy actually does not want you.
Right.
And that's what she always was negotiating, pleading with Big. Hey, Big, can you stop doing this? Hey, can you show me this? Can you show me love? Can you tell me I'm the one? Can you like she did all these things and. Yeah, Big will leave her hanging every time.
Every time. Okay.
But one of the points that I try to make in the video is it kind of gets confused sometimes because sometimes it will come off and appear as though a guy does really want us. But guys are not like that. They will be with you in the meantime and in between time when they are actually searching. So it will seem like he does want you, but all his other actions tell you that he does not want you. So that's why we get confused as women. Because sometimes it will appear as he does. Because sometimes it does appear that big, but he will only give her just enough. Only so much. And that right there is a sign he doesn't really want you.
What about that time? I don't know if you added this video. That time when she spent the night and she left her hair dryer and he brought it over the bag.
And he brought it right up. And I put that in there. I was like,
a hair dryer.
And that's one of the ways you will know when a guy doesn't want to merge his life with you. He don't want to like merge. He doesn't want y'all things to merge. He don't want y'all life to merge. He don't want y'all places to merge. He don't want you. He doesn't want you.
Nope, he doesn't. Okay, press play.
If he does this, unfortunately, might be your guy, but still seeing other women. All over me, and the next minute he's pushing me away, and I just cannot believe this is happening. But
yeah, he's pushing you away. That's how they're walking on the streets, and he basically lost track. He was like this at the other woman. And she had to pull him.
Right.
Girl.
Blatant disrespect. Cause he
And so I hear so many wives complaining about that. You know, my thing is men are gonna look, because we look too as women, if you're being honest. We look.
Yeah.
You don't make it, so he don't know you're looking. You don't know. Okay, I'm not supposed to know you're looking. I know you're looking, but I'm not supposed to notice that you're looking. Exactly. And I don't know if you know that I'm looking, but you will never know it.
Right. Exactly. Like, yeah, we know you look, but we're not supposed to know you. And if you obvious with it, you really don't. You don't care. You
don't care. That's right. Poor Carrie. You're right. She's the forever girlfriend.
Why is it so hard for you to factor me into your life in a real way?
That's powerful right there. She said, why is it so hard for you to factor me into your life in any real way? Hello, he's not making time for you. He's not making time for you. That's the one clear sign right there. He's not making time for you. Has time for everybody else, but
It
everybody.
is.
Tori says she love. Logan says she loves your hair. Right?
Yeah,
He's not
thanks. It
making
is
time
a
for
wash and
you.
go.
He's not making time for you. And Mr. Big never made time for her, but he always made time to bend her over.
Right. He would make time, but it was always only on his terms.
That's powerful. Only,
And that's
girl, you should do a video on that. Only on his terms. That is powerful. Uh-huh.
About that, it's about the fact that I wasn't even a factor in his decision-making process.
Right. You wasn't even a factor in his decision-making process, because if he wants you, he gonna be making sure he makes space in his life for you. And he's like you said, on his own terms only. Mm-hmm. Yes, Mr. Big does have a black wife in real life.
Oh yeah, he does.
Uh-huh. They've been together, I don't know, like 20, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. You calm down. No, you know what? I am so tired of calming down. Look. Well, has the woman ever even heard of me? My mother doesn't need me another girlfriend.
That one was funny.
That was brutal, Jan. That was so brutal. I wish a guy would look. My mama don't need to meet another
girlfriend.
Look, my mama don't need to meet you. Okay.
Right. And then she showed up at the church, right?
And then she
showed up at the church on the balcony, right? Was she in the balcony or in the
just
back?
Couldn't get in.
And then something happened. There was this distraction, and everybody turned around and looked at her. Yeah. Terrible. The Good Fight, the spinoff, is good too. I haven't watched the Good Fight because at that time it was coming on something stream, and I was like, yeah, I am not paying for another streaming thing because I was watching The Godfather. But I think somebody said I can find it on Netflix.
You said you loved me. Then why does it hurt so? You have to do this. I'm running around town in a beret, buying your greasy food, and you don't even care if I'm in your life. This is not fake.
Exactly. You don't care if you're in his life. I never understand that, how women don't just really think this through. He don't care. You are exchangeable. That's not the word I'm looking for. He can do without you.
Mm-hmm.
He don't need you. He not making time for you. Poor Carrie. No, I'm feeling so sorry for her.
Yeah, when you watch the video, you like, ooh, it's brutal.
Yeah. I mean, I was laying on the couch. She's like, yeah, girl. Yeah, Mr. Big. How could you do that? How could you do that, Mr. Big? She loves you.
But I really don't think it was Mr. Big's fault. Like, I do think that Carrie could have took some, own accountability and responsibility in it, because it's only so many ways a guy can show you that. But if you still there, and that's another point that I make. The only reason why Carrie and Big ended up together was because she was just still around. Uh-huh. Any other woman would have moved on, but she was still there, still holding on, still being friends, which I say men and women aren't friends. That's another video. Mm-hmm. Especially not friends with an ex. Mm-hmm. But she was still around. So when you hang around, a guy will eventually like, dang, you still here. I'm about to die. Let me just go ahead and marry you. Still here. I'm about, and you remember the scene? That's the next scene. When Big went to the hospital to get a heart surgery or whatever, and we'll get there.
Wait, I'm trying. I can never feel your channel, girl. I can never find your channel. What's the link? See, even when I Google, I don't know why your channel never comes up for me.
I put it in the comments.
Did you all see it in the comments?
And Kimberly, she linked it. Oh, thank you, Kimberly.
Oh, Kimberly's here. Hey, Kimberly. Thank you. Because we're trying to help her to grow her channel. We're trying to help Kimberly to
Yeah, she has
Um,
a good channel too.
it's like that movie. He's just not that into you. Nope, not into you. Okay, here we go.
This is real. Even if you don't know it, it is. I am a woman. A woman. If this was all I was ever going to get out of it, was it enough for me? And then at 3 a.m., somewhere between sleep and waking, I got my answer.
You remember that? Now you gotta punch a dude.
Birthday.
That should let you know.
He rolled. He
Not
rolled
to clean out the
over,
bed.
and she fell off the bed.
He didn't even know she was there. That's sad.
Girl, that's terrible. That is terrible. And she still went back for more.
Exactly.
Oh,
We
God.
can't do that, ladies. We cannot. We have to know when a guy doesn't really want us.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Lord. Okay, Kimberly dropped her link for us, so that's it. He punched her in the face. She punched him.
Get out of there. Go straight. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight. Out of that relationship.
She's too. Carrie's too. She really loves him. She's
I have to push back on Izzy because I just think it was just at that point it was just like I got to get a win out of this stuff or something.
Nah.
It just was because I'm a firm believer. It's only considered love when it's two-way. It's reciprocated, and that was a very one-sided love. So that doesn't count as love in my book.
Right. Girl, that was so funny. I remember hollering about that one. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to Curiosity Kills. And today we have a brand new video with a brand new topic. This is dating and relationship lessons that Generation Z and some young millennials can learn.
Yeah. I'm trying to grab the 20-year-olds and get them early enough where they don't take 10 years to learn all the mistakes. They can get them out of the way. Like, they don't have to go through them to learn. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, so if it's, if it's y'all out there, if y'all have like nieces, daughters, I'm trying to get them using Carrie, Sex and City as a tool to like teach them like the lessons they could get them without having to go through them. And Carrie did them all.
That's powerful, girl. Maybe you should name your channel. They get it without going through.
Get it without going through. That's wise. If you can get the lesson without having to go through it.
That's what I'm trying to do over here. I'm telling you, I really feel if we can get the 20-year-olds,
yes,
the next two generation will change. If we could get the 20-year-olds, you know what I mean? And that's why I feel like they need to reboot it, but with new, fresh cast, with like, new people to.
Well, some shows have attempted to, do the same thing that they've done with younger. They got some shows that's similar that try to do the same thing that was successful. It's a lot of shows I like Girls, and they got other shows. I guess Insecure and shows that.
I don't ever watch Insecure.
I didn't either, but
those black shows make me nervous. Those Tyler Perry type shows make me nervous. I be trembling like, Lord. So when Sisters came out, I was trying. I was like, okay, I'm going to try. Then I'm like, is he trying to do Olivia Pope? And Girlfriends put together.
Girlfriends, yep, that's another one.
Girlfriends need a reboot too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Natasha.
Natasha.
Yes. What's her name? Natasha. Natasha.
I was gonna say Plain Jane because that's what Carrie. Natasha.
And he married her
married her right after dating Carrie. Scooped up and married the next chick.
Months.
After months. If that's not a clear sign that a guy did not want you, when he actually gives what you wanted to the next woman, and you still stay in his life, you're
was
asking for
sleeping
it.
with him while he was married.
On Aiden. Beautiful, kind Aiden.
Oh my God, poor Aiden.
Poor Aiden.
She was just. I don't
Well,
know.
one of my next video topics is, this is not my term. I got this from another YouTuber, but I agree with it. Carrie was a grown girl. She wasn't. She did not. Which, just a spoiler, like, to me, in my perspective, the difference between a woman and a grown girl is standards. That's it. So grown girls haven't developed their standards yet. So they go for anything. And that's what makes them remain a grown girl.
Wow.
Women know their standards. And that's what makes the difference between a grown girl and a woman. Standards.
Amen. This is so true, girl. I love it. A grown girl.
We got a lot of grown girls that don't know that they're still grown girls.
I'll say it again, and I'll probably say it on every video. It's in my personal belief that Sex in the City is one of the greatest dating and relationship shows to ever cross the TV.
I think so too. Sex in the City is a great.
It is. It's like lightning in a bottle.
It is. It really was a great show, and a lot of people was fighting against it when it came out. But the thing is, people have
before its time.
Huh?
It was before its time.
That's why I said that's what I meant when I said the timing was wrong, and they should really try to reboot it and bring it back for this, for this time, because I think it would probably land better in 2021. What you think?
I agree, but I mean, it was epic still. It
was,
and it had a great impact.
Yeah. And I just don't want the younger generation to think of it as just some 90s 2000 show that they can just discard. Every dating and relationship lesson can be learned from that show.
I love that. You say every dating relationship lesson can be learned from that show.
They explore just about everything. There isn't much that they didn't explore in that show. My next video is on body count.
Ooh, child, body count, honey. Don't tell it.
Something ladies really don't like to discuss because we don't like to be judged.
Oh, I know. Does he really want you? This will be how to know when a man really does not want you. I feel like Carrie and Big is a prime example of when a man really does not want you.
He don't want you. He really doesn't want you. But you gonna stick around, act like he wants you, because you want him to want you, but he don't want you. Girl, when he married Natasha, my mouth hit the floor. I was like, I'm sure my cheese doodle just can't roll it out.
We'll dive into all the scenarios that played out with Carrie and Big that was flashing red signs, showing her and telling her that Big never really wanted her. He never really wanted to do her. He did not actually want her. You should not say 2 wives and a near-death experience.
What you said? Wait, 10 years, 2 wives and
Two
what?
wives and a near-death experience. So God to figure out if he wants you or not. It shouldn't take that. And that's what it took for Big. Big was married twice.
I hope you write this down, okay? 2 wives and near death experience.
And some women are with guys right now that it took all that for them to, and it's just unfortunate.
Girl, that's fun.
But yeah, Big was married 2 times. It took 10 years, and he had a near-death experience. All of this occurred for him to realize, yeah, you it. Okay, you know what, Carrie, you the one. That it don't take that.
I was gonna say something, but I'll wait because it must. I'm sure it's at the end.
If you're the one, if he really wants you, it does not take that. So we're gonna dive into, does he really want you?
Does he really want you?
Know what a man really does not want you. Because sometimes it can be a little bit confusing, but actually it's pretty clear when a man doesn't want you.
I love that what you said. It could be pretty clear, but it could be confusing. But sometimes it's pretty clear. He don't want you, you know, and you just have to know your worth and walk away. Okay, they're on the phone.
So sweet. Yeah, now you're just a fool.
Exactly. Which is why I'm never getting married again.
Suddenly, I have to concentrate on breathing.
When he said I'm never getting married again, she said suddenly I have to concentrate on breathing. So if you want to get married and he's saying he never want to get married, why are you waiting around? Make it make sense to me. You want to get married. He said he don't want to get married ever again. And you're still waiting around for what?
So the point I made to that clip was, if a guy can tell you that comfortably, like he felt so assured in his confidence that he never wants to get married again, and he can say that to you, the person that he's dating, he has no plans for you. He know he don't have no plans for you. He does not want you. Because when a guy actually wants you, they would never actually say that to you. Even if they felt it, they wouldn't say it. They would, even if they're not sure about you yet, they're not going to say anything like that to you, because they know that will cause confusion, and they're not going to want to do anything that'll cause any confusion to you. But Big so easily told that to Carrie, so he never.
He don't want her. Okay, this is curiosity.
Because I bet he didn't tell Natasha that.
He sure didn't.
I bet he didn't say that to Natasha.
He wiped her up really quick.
And
months.
He wanted her. Because he wanted her.
He wanted her months.
When a man can't tell you that he never wants to get married again, he tells you that.
When he tell you,
he felt comfortable enough in his assurance that he has no plans on really committing to you, that he will actually tell you upfront himself that he never wants to get married again. If a guy can tell you that, let me tell you what you do.
Get out of here.
Run. I never understand this one. You want to get married, and he's telling you I ain't never gonna get married again. And you're sitting there looking like,
right,
when you gonna marry me?
But it's the fact that he told you that. A guy, dudes, this was what guys would do. They'll be like, I don't even want to get in a relationship anymore. I don't even want to do a relationship anymore. I don't even want, they'll tell you that while they're dating you. I don't even want to be in a relationship. Like, what? How come you're dating me? Why would you tell me that? And when they can tell you that, it's because they know they're telling you, get ready.
Right.
I'm about to drag you.
And you be stupid for staying right there.
Yep. I'm about to waste your time. Get ready.
And you know what it is? Women just feel like they can change pin message. Thank you, Alyssa. Women just think they can change men's mind. You can't. Alyssa. Joyce 23. Okay.
Subscribe. Is that Joy? Subscribe. You're getting a lot out of it.
Joy, subscribe to our Curiosity Kills channel. I pinned it up top. Look up top. You should see it, okay?
For you. when a guy is really into you, he will never ever let those words leave his mouth to you.
Mm-hmm.
When a guy is really into you, he wouldn't do anything that would sow any type of like discord into your mind
Right.
that would make you believe that y'all not going all the way. Even if he doesn't know that he wants to go all the way yet, he would still he would not say anything that would make you think any otherwise.
Exactly.
So if a guy can tell you that, he does not want you.
He don't want you.
Carrie, it is serious.
Oh, it's serious. I'm engaged.
Engaged? How can you be engaged? You have a problem with commitment, remember?
No, he doesn't.
In fact,
That's a lie he told you.
He just didn't want you, Carrie.
Oh, she's serious. I'm engaged. Woo! Oh, you don't want to get married. Remember, you said you didn't want to get married. You said.
And then the next clip I show you, he clearly got married. But that's what he told you, Carrie, because he had no plans for you.
For you. Come on, preacher. Come on. Let's go to the next one.
you
Gotta know when they don't want
never wanted to get married again, ever.
Well, things change.
Meaning what? You just didn't want to marry me.
Right. That's it. You just didn't want to marry you. And you would think that would change Carrie's life.
That was only the beginning. 10 years, Janice. 10 years she was. 10 years. And so the spoiler is that allegedly, like, the show is going to pick up Carrie and Big are going to be going through a divorce. That I think I heard that's the premise of the reboot. So that further like proves my point of this video that he never really wanted her, and yes, they will eventually commit to you if you're still there, but they never actually wanted to be in it, and it will show up in the relationship, and a relationship it dissolved.
Mm-hmm. And I talk in my book 23 Times, I talk about the best friend. You know, that's a lie that was told to women. Be his best friend.
I agree.
So he can marry you. How many of y'all have best friends, Mel? You still waiting? I know women that's been waiting 10 years. How you waiting 10, 15 years for him to marry you? Make it make sense to me. Girl, bye.
That's not the life. That's not the life you want to live. It's just not.
The way that you can know that a guy doesn't really want you is if he marries someone else after you. If a guy never committed to you fully and then goes on and marries someone else that's not you, that you wanted, that there couldn't be no other clearer sign that this guy did not want you, does not want you. And if you stay in any type of scenario situationship with this guy, he may eventually marry you, which is what happened with Carrie and Big. He eventually married her, but basically he settled for her.
Ooh, child, talk about that a little bit. He settled for her.
He settled. He just like when a man really wants you, it's not going to be 10 years down the road he figures out you're the one. And if it is, he's basically saying, okay, I have explored all the options I've wanted to explore out there. I've done everything I want to do. Now I can commit to you.
Like you said, near death experience.
Yeah. He had to be on, in the hospital, and that's I think that's the next scene. So let's go to that.
He needed a
heart transplant, or no, he had no, not a heart transplant.
Like he was
something with his heart.
Darn near about to die, and so he's like, "Well, you still here? I guess I'll go ahead and marry you now." It doesn't take that when a guy really wants you. Big did not want Carrie. Never wanted Carrie. He did not see that for her. And when I say when I say he doesn't really want you, what I mean is because guys want you for different things.
That's
in
right.
many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it can get a little confusing sometimes, because they will act like, or will come off and appear as if they do want you. So what I mean when I say a guy doesn't really
He don't want you,
what
girl.
I mean is he does not see you as the person that you're not his wife.
Right. You're not his wife.
Not his wife.
You're not his wife.
And like because I'm trying to reach like younger girls, you know, when you're young, you're not in the mind frame of like trying to be someone's wife. So I said, okay, you know, even if maybe you're not in the mind space of trying to be someone's wife, then you're just not it for him. Because a lot of young girls like, oh, I'm not trying to be no one wife anyway, and that's how you get caught up. But still, in all, you're not it for him. You're not it. You will be other things. You can be there. You'll be a lot of other things. He'll get a lot of other pleasures and fulfillments, but you're not it.
And that's why, you know, I'm encouraging families, moms and dads, to start teaching. These girls should not be learning about marriage at 28 and 30. No. Start teaching them now. Me and my husband is teaching little Michael. Me and Big Mike had a disagreement this week about, we was going to the uniform store. Who's child stuck in traffic? And so little Mike was on his set, and he said, well, I'm not talking to you, and I'm not talking to Daddy because you and Daddy had an argument. And I had to tell him, no, sometimes we're going to have disagreements, and we you know, but that's marriage. You have to talk some things through. And when you get married, you know, you might have some disagreements with your wife. And so we have to begin to teach them and throw in, when you get married, you're going to have a wife and you're going to have a husband and stuff like that. And not wait until the whole United States ran through them, and then they're like, oh, now I'm ready to get married. No.
You see what it said? Never tell your body count, especially to a man. It's nobody's
business.
I agree. So let me clarify. My body count video is how we allow it to be a double standard. We should apply that standard to men, but we are socialized and conditioned to not place that standard on men, thinking like men will just be men. But it is important to consider a man's body count just like they consider ours if they know it.
That's right.
To take us serious.
None of your business. None of no business. You know, my husband said, I don't want to know nothing.
And that's a grown man. But you know,
he was like, because I asked him, you know, tell me about the ex. What happened? Why y'all broke up? Why you didn't marry her? Okay, where's she living? Did y'all ever shack up? And so then I'm sitting there waiting, and I'm like, well, aren't you gonna ask me? He was like, nope, I don't. Nope. I want to know nothing. All I know is you have one baby.
Right. So I know one, but that's all I need to know.
That's it. I don't. He said, nope. I want to know nothing.
That's maturity, but everyone doesn't get to that mature level, you know. So this is for the people who are still not there yet in that maturity range. Yeah. How you can handle it.
Because I think that's a question a man should never ask a woman.
But they do. And they use that to see how they take you, like what categories they'll put you in.
That's right. That's right. I'm working on a book about the categories that the men put us in, honey.
But I think we should do the same.
We definitely should do the same. You know, you was with her for how long? And you never married her.
And y'all had how
many kids?
And y'all you never.
You never even proposed.
Period. And you know, if you don't believe in marriage, and you don't believe like you want to be someone's wife, okay, then you're not it for him. You're not it for him. And you can be something else for him, meaning you can be there in the meantime, in between time.
In the meantime, between time.
Fulfillments out of you.
Dudes love to put you in between time, in the meantime.
But
They love to do that.
what I'm talking about is you're not his wife.
You're not his wife.
You're just not.
That's the books.
And
Who gonna write
that's
it?
what I mean when I say he doesn't really want you. You're not his wife.
You're not.
Look, let's
Who gonna write the book? You're not his wife.
You're not his wife.
Tori, you should write it. You're not his wife. You should write that, Tori. You're not his wife. Okay? You're not it. Okay? Okay, here you go. Talk about Miss Natasha. Don't say her name. Wait a minute.
Don't say her name.
Wait, let me rewind.
When I say he doesn't really want you, you're not his wife.
Look, Natasha and
Don't say her name to me. Don't you dare say her name to me. You string me along for 2 years and then you marry some 25-year-old girl after only 5 months?
I did not string
Okay,
you
yeah,
along.
right, fine. That's right. You didn't string me along. You know what? I have to.
Another clear sign that a guy doesn't really want you is when he dates you past. I'm not gonna put like a time frame on it or a time limit on it, but if you feel like a guy is just wanting to date you into oblivion, he does not want you.
Date you to oblivion.
That's another way you know if a guy doesn't want you, that he will. You just feel it. You feel like he is just trying to date you forever.
Forever.
He's not trying to move
use
on
you
to nothing else.
Right. He's trying to use you to find until he find the one.
Yep.
Date you into these are all Tories making.
And that's what Big did with Carrie. He just, they dated for like, before he even married Natasha, they had dated for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then he married Natasha. Then they got back, and it's just too much. And with Big, like, she could tell, like, he wasn't trying to, like, really commit. He was just willing to date her 10 years.
Mm-hmm. And she sat there and let him do it.
Yep.
Get out of there.
Get out of there. Run.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Oh, this one's funny.
You burn it hatch.
Good.
You're an angel.
I'm just doing my job.
Your job.
I'm serious.
Oh God, here he go.
Life's too short.
That's too short.
Now watch this. Hold on.
It took the best heart surgeon in New York, but Big's heart was finally unblocked. In fact, it was wide open. He was feeling bitter.
I feel like myself again.
Ooh.
It was a shift imperceptible to anyone but me. But I knew Big's heart had closed again.
Yeah.
It was the next morning. Literally. I was like, how already?
But I knew myself well enough to know that that's not enough.
If it takes a
near-death experience,
a guy to be in the hospital over something, for him to have this startling realization,
epiphany.
you are the one. I can see it for you.
Get out of there.
Does not want you. It should not take for him to get hit by a bus and on his deathbed for him to realize you're the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. He don't want you.
He don't want you, girl. He don't want you. Don't take that life. And then really, do you really want, ladies, do you really want him having a near life experience proposing to you and he wanted to marry? Because, so when they do that, that's, you're not conscious. You're not.
And that happens a lot, like, for like probably like maybe older couples, like the guy would have like a scare in their life and then they want to, And I made the point, and I was like, because sometimes, those things do happen, and it does reassure or confirm to a guy that you are the one. But it only counts if he was already treating you like you were the one. But if he was not, and he was all over the place and treating you not up to par, and then he decides something happens and he decides he wants to go all in, no, he don't want you.
He don't want
Don't
you.
let him do that to you. Get out.
Because even with financial advisors, they tell you if you come into a lump sum of money, do nothing for a year. They tell you, do absolutely nothing. Don't buy a car. Granted, if you need a car, go buy a car. Don't buy a car. Don't buy a house. Don't make any investments. Don't do anything, because you're all the way up here.
You're right.
You're not clear. So they tell you,
Yeah.
put it in a bank, split your money in three, put it in 3 banks, and let it stay for a year until you come on down, because your head is not
Yeah.
clear.
That makes sense. That takes a lot of discipline too.
Yeah, a lot of discipline, because a lot of us ain't gonna do it. Okay. I mean, I can do it.
Type of things can't reveal to a guy that maybe you are the person that they see being with. But that only applies if he was already on that path. He was already treating you as if you were the one.
Right.
And then something happens, and then it just solidifies and further, stamps it down that, okay, yes, this is it. But if he wasn't doing any of that and you was getting hot and cold in and out beforehand, get out of there.
Get out of there.
When a guy doesn't really want you is if you find yourself bargaining or pleading.
Seeing us the other night wasn't just about the second word.
It never is.
I'm taping this. Come in here. Say hi.
You never spent the night at my place. You can't even make space for me in your bed. And it's not your fault because I never say it.
Oh my God, girl.
I'm back in your life. And nothing has really changed. And I know you can't change a man, and you definitely can't change a man like you, but I still want something to change a little bit.
It's not gonna change, Carrie. Oh God, the begging and pleading is getting on my nerves, girl. Now that you put it all together like this, it's like,
See?
okay, Carrie, come on with the begging already.
See? That's why I was like, but the interesting thing is when you're watching the show, you don't see it like this the way I've compiled it. You're not going to see it like that. You're going to think like, oh, they have like just that type of love story. They just have that type of love, and they're supposed to be together, and they're meant to be together, and they're going to be together. But in reality, no. Big, they should have never went past, probably like the first year, because Big did not want Carrie.
Good. Information man. Hey, information man, subscribe to your channel, Curiosity. Yeah.
So yeah, we could go do like one more. I know you said you just want to do an hour.
Yeah,
Things like cake.
I want someone who's going to be with me until the end.
Oh God. Is this when she's at his wedding, right?
No. They were at some other wedding.
Yes.
Find yourself negotiating and trying to bargain with him on getting what you need from him out the relationship.
Get out of there.
He doesn't really want
you. He don't want you.
I want to use that with every relationship has areas where the couple have to teach each other how to best satisfy and fulfill them in the relationship. But that shouldn't be like a reoccurring thing throughout.
Right.
You should never have to keep telling the guy or bargaining for the same things.
Right.
Please give me a sign. Please tell me you love me.
That would not be. Those are all pretty much the same thing. Like, please come into this with me. And when you find yourself pleading, begging, bargaining for debt, that is a sign to what?
Get out of there.
You don't want.
He don't want you, girl. He don't want you. Poor Carrie. But so many women go through this. Woo,
Yes,
I
it's
don't know how
very
people do it.
common. It's very common, but it's small things that we will really like convince ourselves that are not red flags or relevant as they are. But they really are. They are the signs. They are all the things that you need to see to know, like, oh, I should not be in this. This guy actually does not want me, and I gotta get out of here. And it's not. I use carrying big because they are older, but this applies to young relationships because they go through that. I remember going through similar things when I was in like college years and stuff. So yeah, and if you can see it and catch it early, the earlier you can catch it, the better.
And then if you don't learn those lessons, this is why we have Vernisha and Winter and Alexis at 40, because they never learned the lesson.
Right.
If you don't learn the lesson, you're gonna keep on. It's just like the children of Israel for 40 years. 40 years, yo. It took you 40 years to get to the promised land. They never learned the lesson. So
they never sit down in hindsight. You're right. You're right.
See,
they never sit down in hindsight.
Go ahead, say it again.
I was just saying they never sit down in hindsight and
right. So you keep doing the same thing over and over. And I mentioned that on my video this morning with Brett. It's like, don't you want something different? Aren't you kind of tired of the same thing? It's
right.
Information Man said, no, never be a man's best friend as a man myself. No, that's the wrong strategy, ladies.
Yes.
You're one of the boys. You're like Brett, you're smashing beer cans on your head, and then you want him to see you as fragile and feminine
that he wants to take care of
and soft, right? Something he wants to take care of. No, you're tough and rough. I know a lot. That was a lie, and that's why I wrote it in my book. That's a big lie in the church, and if you really think about it, it makes no sense. A 40-year-old man don't have a best friend, really. What's wrong with you at 40 that you don't have a best friend, sir? And I need to come be your best friend. And how many men best friend are you trying to be, man? My husband, I don't want to be his best friend. His best friend is the boys he grew up with on his block, went to school with, went to college with, pledged with, worked with. They're still in each other's weddings, each other godfather. That's his best friend. I'm not trying to be his best friend. That's why a lot of women is not getting
my first video on my channel is the men and women are not friends, because Carrie tried to be friends with Big while she was dating other guys, which makes no sense. Like, why she really tried to keep him as a friend. And I was just like, men and women are not friends. You cannot do that.
Can't just cut him off.
But I think that's a lesson that we learned throughout our 20s, that it's like we have to go through it to learn that, men and women are not actually friends, because you can't you don't sleep with your friends.
Right.
And long as that person is the opposite of you and y'all can sleep with, it's a possibility that y'all can sleep with each other, then y'all are not friends.
All right now, this is why I see how
you don't sleep with your friends.
No, so that's why I have my AAA. Nope, I don't need you to drive me home. My max is 3 years a day, maybe too long. Here they go again.
My charge.
You need a sign. What kind of sign you need, Carrie?
This was a
little low. I can't really hear. Is this when she's trying to go see his mother? I love you, but I can't. So that's it.
That was so tough.
Mm-hmm.
When a guy really doesn't want you, is when he'll let you go.
He let you go.
Through breakups sometimes in order to get back together. But now this may be just a personal opinion. It may not be facts.
Mm-hmm.
But if a guy is willing to let you go without any, like, he don't even try to convince you that, hey, no, hang in there, stick in there. He don't do anything like that. He just lets you go. Sis,
He don't want you. You're not his wife.
too good. He don't really want you. It's a tough scene to watch. My heart breaks just watching this scene. Like, that's tough. When you straightforward ask a guy and he just can't tell you.
Turn around and get in his limo.
Is another way you can know it.
Oh God, here he come again.
Sorry.
You're a half an hour late. Your doorman thinks I'm a hooker.
You're a half hour late. The doorman thinks I'm a hooker.
Here, for you.
There's a coffee shop around the corner. You could have waited in.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't be
I'm
pissed.
pissed.
Look, he's about to bring her upstairs and bang her brains out.
Yep.
Or you could stay at my place sometimes.
Ooh, you can stay at my place.
But then I like my bed.
I like my bed.
That's yours.
I left the card here for you to sign.
Oh, this is what with the wedding.
Your friends.
They're not.
So he left. He had her waiting and go tell her there's a coffee shop around the
Yeah,
corner.
let me make some accommodations for you. He said, no, you can wait at the coffee shop around the corner for me.
Right. Would he have known to go check at the coffee shop for you, Mr. Big?
So she was just supposed to wait until you get there. She couldn't wait in your house. She got to go wait down the street from your house.
The doorman thought she was a hooker. The doorman think I was a hooker.
My friends, and your name's on the invitation too.
Oh, this is the wedding, Charlotte's wedding, right? Where he didn't want to sign the
No,
invitation.
Other than Carrie Bradshaw and guests.
it's a random wedding.
I don't know. I guess Madeline must have asked Charlotte or something. Whatever. If you don't want to sign the card, it's not a big deal. Should I be bothered by the fact that you wouldn't sign the card?
Yes.
Yes.
His forever was as simple as her son.
His phone is ringing. Here.
And suddenly it hit me.
Oh my God.
People were committing to a life together.
Oh, Carrie, you're exhausted.
She didn't know.
She didn't age well either. Oh, was that the one with where he brings over her blow dryer?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Teflon for women. I meant to leave that stuff in your apartment.
Why you want to leave yourself? For one thing. I don't wake up looking like this.
It's just a few things. You can leave stuff here. Never mind what I want.
Oh my gosh, she's just begging him to be her man.
Why don't you just tell me?
No, really. In your mind, what is the ideal living situation for two people in a relationship?
Child. Ooh, child, she's exhausted. You're right. When you put it together like this, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
She's just so clueless. That's the word.
That's how when I did the little high pitched voice, because that's how when women are in that type of situation, that's how they come up. That's how they sound. Please give me a sign. Please tell me you love me. Please show me you love me. Please, like that's how we come up. That's how we sound to guys. We're just always trying to get them to. We're trying to convince them to convince us.
Right. Information, because that will make a man think that you're putting him in the friend zone. No man wants to be in the friend zone if he's interested in you. That's right. Let him run you down, girl. Ooh, child, she is so tired, girl. I'm tired of Carrie. No.
Exactly.
And what is that?
I have my best. You have yours.
I have my place, you have yours.
And we're a partner.
Like Woody and Mia.
Before Cindy.
Ever since Woody Allen described waving to Mia Farrow across the park,
Like Woody.
I felt like the last dinosaur.
When he crossed his leg in this video, he's scratching her hair.
Might be the relationship extinct.
What's the saying and how it goes? We've all heard it before. When a man tells you what he wants, believe him.
Man, tell you what he wants,
So,
believe
just like
it.
the first time he was actually ever clear with Carrie, he told her what it was that he wanted out of a relationship with her. And that is a way of knowing that a guy does not really want you. When he does not want to merge his life with you, or even shows resistance on merging his life with you.
We're spending the night at Biggs.
Ugh.
But after all this time, you don't have so much as a drawer there?
Samantha.
He doesn't really want you. You are not it for him.
You're not it for him.
And Carrie, in this scene, she point blank asked him, and he told her what it is that he wanted. And that was a clear sign that they were now on the same page. And she knows, what she should have did. Do I need to
Run. Run for your life, girl. Run for your life. He don't want you. Run for your life. Hey, Chloe.
Got out of there.
Get out of there. Poor Carrie. That's so sad. Oh, you turned it up. Thank you.
That's
Or was that?
Carrie should have did. But no, as I was doing the research for this video, I realized Big never gave Carrie a straight answer.
Ooh.
Look, I do want to get married someday. I mean, maybe not today, but I don't want to. I can't date somebody that won't. What's the point?
Definitely too much salt.
Definitely too much salt. She's talking about wanting to get married and he's tasting the chili. Talking, ooh, too much salt.
Then he told her, I thought we was just having fun. I said, Lord.
There we go. Red flag. You're right.
You can't change a man.
And she just ate it all up.
Ate it all and smiled. Looked at him like.
Something to change a little bit.
Oh, God. Something to change a little bit, Carrie. He don't want you, girl.
I've done the merry-go-round. I've been through the revolving door. I feel like I met somebody I can stand still with for a minute. And
Oh, Lord. Is this when she met Aiden?
don't you want to stand still with me?
Don't you want to
tell
stand
her.
He dragged me out to the park at 3 in the morning to ask me if I want to stand still with you.
I remember that one. He said, you dragged me out of the park at 3 in the morning to ask me for you. I want to
Every time she would just put it out on the line. She just put it out there. She just be wanting him to just give us something. He'd just be like, the sky is blue. That's what he would do to her. It's so brutal. But that tells her.
Now I'm gonna have to go. Now you're gonna make me want to go back and watch it because I've watched it about 3 or 4 times. Girl, I just be like, this big. Why are you doing Carrie?
Look, I did another video on Steve and Miranda. We love Steve and Miranda. That is like,
God.
But I did a video on Steve and Miranda called "Dating Down: Is It a Love Story?"
Ooh, girl, no.
But that's another video. We can finish this.
Girl. What's wrong? You wouldn't even sign the card.
I'm afraid we don't want the same things.
Well, he didn't tell you he wanted what he wanted. That he wanted the same things with you. Oh, God, here she go asking for a sign. A sign for what, Carrie?
So religious stories, you want a voice from above.
And if that ain't one of the
You want a sign from above.
to know when a guy doesn't really want you is when he never gives you a straightforward answer, or he never actually clearly defines y'all's relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because when a guy actually wants you, he will try to make it clear that he wants you.
Yes, girl.
It will be clear, and he will
No
try
questions
his best
asked.
to, define things, and he never wants you to be in a state of confusion.
Woo, yes, girl.
Guys stand. When a guy really wants you, he's reassuring.
Yeah, he reassures you.
If you don't feel this way, get out of there.
Get out of there.
So many signs. Lord, there were so many signs.
There were so many signs.
Did not really want Carrie. And again, what I mean by that is she wasn't it.
She wasn't it.
She wasn't his wife. He did not see it.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I've shown you all the ways through Carrie and all the mistakes that she made, how you can know when a guy does not really want
He don't
you,
want you, girl.
and how to just go ahead and get out of there.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Watch another video. Come back for more.
That was really, really good, girl. That was so exhausting, girl. It was just like, oh, Carrie.
When you put it up, like I said, most people do not see their relationship the way I put it in that video. You just, because you're not going to be able to see it as you're watching the show. But I watch Sex and the City once a year, every year. I watch it the whole season once a year.
Really?
And I've been watching it for like a good 10 years now.
Uh-huh.
So I've seen it as I've matured, as I've learned things. I see it a different way every time I watch it. So when I was like, man, it just hit me one day. I was like, oh my goodness, Big does not want Carrie. And then I was like, I gotta show all the ways, because there's so many ways that he showed her that we just dismiss. We kind of like just dismiss the red flags, and guys will be showing us. They'll be showing us. And we'll just not see it.
I gotta watch it again. I watched it again last year in COVID, and I need to watch it again. Girl, I wonder if I'm gonna be pulling out my hair, yelling at the TV, Carrie, he don't want you, girl.
You will. It makes you not hate Big. I feel like people, he got a lot of hate. But actually, when you go back and watch it now, you're like, man, you know what? I feel sorry for Big. Carrie was tripping.
And then, hey, she was dishing it out. You don't have too many men that's gonna say no when you're dishing.
Right. It take a different kind of man that'll turn it down.
When you're running after him and you begging him and you're showing up at his door and you're dropping it wide and split. And
if that's the way you want to go, ladies, then okay, go for it. But just know that is a hard road to travel.
Hard road. And you'll be back around 40. You'll be back around 40.
Yeah. This is not the path you want to take to try to win a guy over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
he didn't really want you, girl. He didn't want you, poor Carrie.
I said after you watch it, I think you'll get a different perspective on their relationship. Even I did Steve and Miranda, because I feel like I said in the video, I rooted, like I love Steve and Miranda's love story. As you're watching the show, you never liked it?
I never like a woman marrying down. Absolutely not. And you see all the struggles they went to. They had to move to Brooklyn. And remember that time she was going to the dinner and he bought a suit that he had to return because he couldn't afford this. Girl, no.
That's in my video. That's in the video.
I'm gonna watch the video. Maybe I'll watch it and maybe do some commentary on it about marrying down. This is why I'm going so hard for Merla and Gil. Yeah. Because I'm like, so many women are Merlas and waste time with Gils, and we don't need to do that. Are you reviewing Married at First Sight?
Do I review Married? No.
You definitely should with this Gil and Merla one.
They are like that's one of the things that I point out. That's why I feel like if you like my generation and maybe younger, Miranda is like the best character that has aged well with us, because she was the career woman, you know, and we have more women like that today. We have way more like Mirandas now who are working, you know, they're successful, they're making good money. So when you're in that position, it's inevitable you're going to try to date someone who's not quite where you are. We are. I just personal information. I am a chemical analyst, and I make really good money, pretty successful, you know, all that. And I went through a relationship where I was dating down. We all try it. I don't know why we have to try it, but I want to get.
No. I ain't never
You were wise. You were wise. And I'm young. You know, I was.
Well, you know, I had a baby at 16. That did it for me. You having a baby at 16?
That's all it takes is one. As long as you learn your lesson one time.
That's all I needed.
But yeah, we have a lot of like women who are, you know, successful, and I feel like even when you in like high school and college, I say that in the video because it doesn't have to be like your career. It could just be y'all are not in the same place. And it could be like you are, you know, maybe you are well taken care of by your family, but the guy is struggling and working at Walmart, and he don't have no car, so you're
unless he owns
picking him up.
Do you own the Walmart, sir? I'm not interested.
We do that as women, kind of like supplement the relationship with a guy doesn't have things.
Why do you think we do that though? Do you think we're not taught that?
Not taught.
We're not taught. Women
don't know any better.
Yeah.
Because like we just don't know any. We really, because I feel like I blame TV, but we think that is love and relationships, that we supplement for what a guy can do or what the areas that he can't fulfill. We try to compensate for it.
Yeah, and also, you know what, I'm in my writing, I'm getting ready for that's another thing, I'm just, Lord Jesus. My NaNoWriMo's coming out in November, and I'm prepping for it, and what I'm realizing is a lot of women, how old are you?
Me, 31.
31, so I'm 43. So a lot of women struggling is normal. Mama struggle, grandmama struggle.
That's true.
That's all they know. So they think
all you know, yeah.
It's normal. It's normal to struggle. So when you hear me say, girl, don't marry no man you got to struggle with, and you're like, girl, what's wrong with you? You're shallow.
You don't want me to ever have nobody.
You don't never get you no man. And I'm like, no, I remember being a little girl. I was 4, 5, 6 years old. And my mother left me to go work with my grandmother to go work in another state. You guys say state. And I remember I would have to walk with my mom. You know, there's a path you have to walk. You walk the path with your home shoes, and then you wear your good shoes on the street. Yeah. And I remember, you know, then my mother had my brother, and then my grandmother raised my brother. And then I remember one Saturday, me and my brother was playing, and my mom and my stepdad pulled up in like 3 or 4 police cruisers and picked us up. And my mama never worked again. My mother never worked again from the time I was 5, 6 years old. The only time my mother worked was we had a florist where we live, and maybe once or twice a year, they would send out letters to the community and said they need the woman to come and help. And the woman would go and help. And we didn't even know, girl, because they would get us ready. They would get us ready for school. And I lived close to school. So there were sometimes we would eat lunch at school. But when I left my house, mama was gone. Mama was home. And when I came home, she was home and she was cooking and there was flowers. Yeah. And so my mother never worked again. You know, and when I came to live with my dad took care of, even when my dad had a living girlfriend and she wanted to pay the bills, my dad was like, no, I'm a man. I pay this mortgage. I was doing this. You could buy the kids whatever you want. So that's my mentality. You know, my mentality is a husband provide, and then read the Bible. You can't find in the Bible where a woman married down, was struggling. A lot of women, a lot of people want to use the virtuous woman like she was working. See,
Yeah.
read that again. Read it again. I'm gonna write a woman I'm gonna write a book on that. Because a lot of people miss that her husband was an elder. He was a judge. She had to work. It wasn't about working for her. You know what I mean? And I'm realizing that that's their norm. A lot of women, your norm is to struggle and to be like Carrie and to beg a man and to lift a man up and to pull him up. And I'm like, well, you went to school and you worked and you struggled and you built a life for you and your kids. And now there is this man that is by himself that has done absolutely nothing with his life.
Nothing.
And you're supposed to build him up and lift him up. Does that make sense?
Steve and Miranda.
Girl,
that's literally Steve. But I love Steve. Like, please, I love Steve. I still do love Steve.
I like him, but no, he wouldn't have even got my phone number.
Right. They shouldn't have been together. They shouldn't.
She was going to an office party and he didn't have a suit, and she went. And they went to a suit. And how much was a suit? Like $300 or something?
It was, something like that. Like
$300 to $400, and he paid cash, and then he put some on the credit card, and then he returned the suit.
And then he had to go return it, and then he broke up with her. But it was admirable though that he did break up with her, because most dudes would just sit there and try to just hold on for dear life. But he said, you out of my league. Like,
that's right. And how many men is gonna say? It's the same thing with sisters.
Not that many.
It's the same thing with girlfriends and what's the girl? The real bougie one, the real estate agent.
Oh, Tony?
No. Is that Tony, the one that married the doctor?
Yeah, Tony.
She would be dating these dusty men. Remember when she went out with the guy and and gave it to him?
Yeah. Yeah. I said it's another way.
No. Why are you?
But didn't she end up with Todd, and wasn't Todd like ended up being broke too or something? Like the doctor. Did he end up like having money issues too? That was just all over the place.
Lord, girl, and wait, remember Brock and what's her name? Joan. Oh, Joan. Yeah. I love Joan. I felt I was Joan because I was that woman that was successful, that wanted this husband that I just couldn't for. Girl, when Brock and Joan broke, girl, I remember.
Oh, that was.
Girl, I fell to my knees in front of the TV. I was like, no, Brock,
yeah, that was a tough one.
I cried.
I liked a lot of Joan's relationships.
Really? I cried because I just loved him for her, but he didn't want to have kids.
Gotta let it go.
He didn't want to have kids, and I was like,
didn't Joan end up not even having kids?
Right. Yeah.
Not even having kids.
She wanted kids, but she didn't meet somebody in time. Right? That's what happened.
I don't know, but she just never. She never ended up having kids. She just kind of settled for not having kids.
Girl, I just want to see some successful show with successful Black women.
You posed that question, and I really cannot think. I'm gonna have to really think about that. I know there got to be some, but I'm not pulling any.
If y'all find it, message me. Let me tell you, I don't even have to watch stuff. I can't tell the last time I watched like a show on TV, because I'm just so tired of this struggle of now. I watch a lot of historical movies, shows. Like I just watched Turn, George Washington Spies on Netflix. I've been binge watching because I love historical shows and stuff. That was such an excellent show, and I'm gonna Google because one of his spies was a Black woman. This was during George Washington. That was like the beginning.
It's a show or it's a documentary?
It's a series. It was like four seasons or 4 episodes, 4 seasons. And I got to Google it. I'm gonna Google it and see what happened, because she was a free woman, but then she got caught up in slavery. again, and I was
Yeah, that
thinking,
happened a lot.
and her number was 355. They would refer to them as numbers, and so 355, 351, 721. And I said, I'm gonna Google and see what happened to her, because I think it would be nice if they do a spinoff and give her own show. But I don't anymore, because I just can't. I can't. I'm like tired of the struggle of show. I just can't. I can't tell you the last time I watched anything on regular TV. I watch now Netflix. I watch my Law and Order with Detective Gordon. That's my baby daddy too. I watch Personal Interest with Finch and John and Sean Carter. I love those shows, and I just watch them over and over, girl. I just can't. I really can't. Doing the live on Mara is really helping me. I gained 30 subs from the 2 watch live. All right, that I did. And then Miranda, people try to do lives. Tour one day we have to do a live on your channel. See, Kimberly gained 30. She did 2 weeks of live. Messiah is at 900. Go ahead, Messiah. That's been about a month. She gained about 400 people in about a month, so that's good. Going live is good. No, say no to your. I just can't. I just can't. I can't. But if you do, find it and let me know. I cannot do any struggle love show.
I'm gonna really think on that one.
I just
know
can't.
it has to be something.
I can't.
No one's put it in the chat, so it might.
Anybody? Is there anybody that has a black show where it is not struggle love,
or at least like a black couple on a show?
Mm-hmm.
That's not. Man, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, I mean, it might be out there, but because I don't watch regular TV.
I don't either. I don't have cable. I watch with intent. I don't really just watch TV.
Yeah, I got my couple of shows I watch, but I watch Married at First Sight, Ready to Love, Put a Ring, because it's content from my channel. But other than that, 90 Day Fiance, I cannot.
I know some people love that show. I never watched it.
You don't know how many people email me, could you please review
90 Day Fiance?
I cannot.
I heard it's a hot mess.
It's like, a hot mess, and I just don't think you should be getting married for papers. It's illegal. I don't believe in it. Janice is all right. I really appreciate it. That's why I had to become a member at Buy Your Purchase. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, go live. Try to go live.
Oh my God. I
when you go live, it really pushes your channel up. It really do. Messiah's been going live. Kimberly's been going live. So doing lives is good. So let me know, Tori, which day you can go live.
Yeah.
Preferably on the weekends.
That's fine.
Saturday morning is good for me. Just let me know ahead of time. Okay. And what I did with Messiah was I went live first for about an hour, and then you go live, and so I just sent everybody over there. We come over there and get you people. And Kimberly, we have to do that for you. And Messiah, she's gotten about 400 people in about a month. That's not bad. That's excellent.
What is her content on? Is it
she does the shows that I do, Married at First Sight. Put a ring on it. You should try to do Married at First Sight. That will really help you. You know what it is? Do what you need to do to get your channel approved, and then you can niche out. So if it's Married at First Sight, Put a Ring on it, or whatever.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Get your hours, get your time, get approved, and niche down your channel.
And do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I tell a lot of you. That's how Messiah is getting her numbers. Just do the shows that people are watching now. Married at First Sight is hot. And once you get your hours and your numbers, you just niche out. You just be like, okay, this,
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna try it. I'm trying to
90 Day Fiance. If you watch it, you like it, do it, girl. I mean, I can.
Because I think, like I said, I think my videos are pretty good if I, say so myself. So, but I try to do good content. So yeah.
When is your anniversary? When is your YouTube anniversary?
Mine's. I don't know. I need to check.
Yeah,
check. It's not close.
Okay. Yeah. Check it so you know. Like I told Miss I said, Miss I, you could get yours by the end of September. So if you know kind of when, then you kind of really work at it and you'll get it. Yeah. And then you could just niche it down once you get your channel approved. Just niche it down. For Bible channel, it's kind of hard. I tried Married at First Sight on my Bible channel. It just wasn't working because you know how I go all the way in on Married at First Sight, girl.
I like your Bible channel.
But the other channels, you could just really, review the shows that people are watching, and then once the show is over, you just kind of niche it down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you doing this.
You're
for me.
welcome. Welcome.
It was fun.
It was fun. Check your numbers. Let's know how many people you got. Make sure everybody subscribe to Curiosity Kills. There's 27 people in here. Everybody subscribed. Word. Oof.
I know it's late on your end.
You know what? I think I took my nap too early. I took my nap too early, so I was thinking, I was like, oh, I went to bed too early because Big Mike came home and woke me up, and then I'm like, oh, it was kind of hard to go back to sleep.
I was laughing at Kimberly comment. She said she really thought she was doing something. So yeah, this was interesting. Like I said, my next one is on body count. I think that's my next video that's coming up. But like that's more for like younger, because that's a topic for like younger people. Because that's like a hot topic, when you're young. When you get older, I guess that stuff don't really
don't matter.
Like, look, we grown. But when you're young,
we got a few miles in us.
Yeah. You just don't even worry about it. You like, you know what? I'm gonna get to know you for you where you at right now. I'm not gonna worry about that.
How many people you got?
So it looks like I got 8. Let me see.
Only 8? Come on, y'all. Is everybody subscribed to Kimberly's channel, to Curiosity? Kimberly, drop the link again for me, girl, because I can never find. Who that? Kimberly, drop Curiosity and then drop your link too. Is Miss I still here? Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video on Bao and Johnny. And I think I'm going to do another one on Gil and Merla. They are such a good couple to learn from because Merla married down. She did.
Gil reminds me of my brother. He's like just like my brother. Like when I watch Gil, I'm like, man, this is such my brother. And no shade to my brother, but you don't want to end up with a guy like my brother.
When he said he wanted a low maintenance woman, I said, nope, he's cheap. Cheap.
Now, I do have pushback. I do kind of have a different perspective on Merla. I think Merla is not. I think she has some things that she could work on also. Gil is totally, he's almost like a bum.
He's trash.
He's kind of trash. With Merla, my pushback with her is, which I think that I see a lot of like women comment and say this, which I just wholeheartedly don't agree with. I feel like I was so surprised to see how many women believe like marriage is like made to like support their spending habits, and it's not. I think so. I understand Merla's perspective, but I do feel that once you get married, it doesn't mean your spending change. Your priorities should naturally change. What you're spending on should change. Not you can still spend on these things, but it's not just me, it's not just you anymore. So y'all, your priorities have to consolidate, and they do need to like be going in the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just want to get married, but you still want to be able to, have, spend on, this and this and this and that, that's fine. But you got to know who you're married to. Like, and if that person
That's
cannot
it.
support
That's
that,
you
then no, that's not.
don't do it.
Don't
Don't
do
marry
it.
them.
Right. Don't.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like the average man, like the average middle class man, yeah, your priorities are going to have to shift. I gave the example because of I have my brother-in-law and my sister. My brother-in-law and my sister got married about 5 years ago, and my brother-in-law had a very, 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 he was a sneakerhead. He had addiction to buying sneakers. He bought a lot of sneakers, and when him and my sister got married, he never bought another pair of sneakers again.
Mm.
But what he did was he bought a house for them. He bought cars for them. He had life insurance policies. Like, his priorities shifted.
Mm-hmm.
He sacrificed that because it's not about that anymore. It's not. Now it's
Mm-hmm.
about our future.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't agree when all the women like she should be at. I'm like, that's just not marriage into like you.
But I think you're right where you have to know who you're marrying.
Yes.
You know, you have to know, like she said, the video I'm going to make tomorrow or the next day, she says, Pastor Cal said, you save the money. She's like, well, I'm already saving the money. So to me, it's like, all my business is in order and I have $500. I'm just going to splurge. I'm just going to, I'm gonna go buy me whatever. Because everything else is okay. And I think that's my issue is, well, if everything is in order, but again, it goes back to who you marry. You can't marry a Gil. You know what I mean? You can't marry a Gil and
Let me pose this. I think you were saying, I think you said in one of your videos, like, you was like, my husband, like, Gil couldn't afford you, your husband,
no.
he is for you. But
First of all, Gil wouldn't even get my telephone number with that voice and that face.
But ask this: would your husband marry a Merla with her spending habits?
I am a Merla.
You buy Louis Vuittons and spending thousands.
I don't. But see, I'm not.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not a Merla buys shoes like how I buy books. Granted, books are cheaper, okay?
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, your husband probably would not have married a Merla.
I just bought these books and then I just ordered like 5 more books, because I love books. But I think different people have different shopping styles. Like, I shop clearance, right?
Yeah.
I could tell you the stuff I bought for my little boy full price.
But that's one of the reasons why your husband chose you, don't you believe?
Definitely. However,
that's what I'm saying. Your priorities are not on owning $1,000.
No. I would never buy $1,000. If I have to pay $100 for a pair of shoes, I'm like, when is the sale? But I think different people have different tastes. You know what? Like there's people in the group talking about her wearing a $9.99 Target shirt, and I'm like, okay, you're complaining about her $1,000 shoes, but you're also complaining about
right.
her $9.99 Target shoes, and I just don't think everything she buys is $1,000. Yeah,
that's just what she likes to do.
That's what those shoes. Just like I love Nine West. Hello, my birthday's coming up, y'all. October 11. 9 West gift cards. I'll take it. Okay, I love Nine West. I those shoes were made for my feet. Okay. But I would never buy $1,000 shoes. But that's just not my taste.
That's what I'm saying. But that is significant to a man.
Yeah. But I think Merla can find a man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
can support her lifestyle or allow her or not stress about her lifestyle.
Absolutely.
I think Merla would be quicker to find her a good husband than a lot of the women that's complaining about her. I really do believe so.
That's just my perspective. I do think that Gil is no, he's not either. But I do think that, you know, not Merla particular. Like I think Merla is fine. It's just that mindset. I think that mindset when you're going into a marriage, I don't think that's the mindset. Like I'm going into the marriage for him. My husband is going to, you know, support my habits. That's no, y'all got a future to build. And
but I think because she said I want somebody that has whose income is comparable and whose lifestyle
is comparable.
So it goes back to what you said. The lifestyle is comparable. So if she meets a man whose lifestyle is comparable, it's like it's no issue for her. I don't think it wouldn't be an issue because their lifestyles, their likes, and just like did I post it in my community tab about the woman with the husband that a motel, no towels, no TV, no microwaves, no refrigerator, bed had no blanket on it. Excuse you? He didn't just come like that, man. He was always like that.
Yeah, he's cheap. He remind me so much of my brother.
I think it goes back to what you say. It's who you marry. You can't marry a Gil if you're a Merla or you're a Janice. You cannot marry a Gil.
But I guess I just want to reiterate that is important to men when they're choosing a wife. They consider that, and they most of the time for the longevity of a relationship, y'all do need to be on the same page with y'all's priorities and how y'all see the future, what y'all see as the priorities for the future. Like when you're single, you can do that, but when you have a family and then kids come in the picture, those things just don't be as important. Okay, you might still get your shoes, but you might not be getting, 3 a year. You might be getting 1 a year now.
I don't know about 1 a year.
You might get 1 pair of 1,000. You might get 1 pair of Louboutins now instead of 5 a year.
Ooh.
Or you just get your man who can, and it don't matter.
Who can do that, and that's what Merla needs. She needs
a man. That's definitely what she needs.
It doesn't matter. Like she says, comparable lives, just like the woman in my book, The Naked Wife, where she was buying red bottoms. Same thing. Oh my Lord, why didn't I remember her? Same thing.
Yeah. I think I remember that story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She lived.
And he wanted her to like go to the pay less or something.
Family Dollar to buy her makeup. He said Mac cost too much. He took her to pay less because the red bottoms cost too much. Granted, honey, she made a lot. She made good money. She didn't want to buy a house because she didn't want the responsibility. So she rented in one of those new houses in Livingston. Okay, Livingston, New Jersey. Okay, her parents bought her a Benz for her 40th birthday. Child, he told her to sell it. You can't marry those people. You can't marry people like that. Yes. Oh, Alyssa said, yes, I take 2 a year. I had 3 this year to offset last year. You got makeup. Now, I don't even, the only name brand pocketbooks I buy is my sister. She buys me Coach pocketbook every year for my birthday. That's all I wear. But I just think that that's not my taste. And so, like if y'all, when I get in my den and y'all see my book, y'all gonna be talking about me like y'all talk about Merla, because you're gonna be like, well, damn, how many books you need, girl?
I'm a book person too. I don't buy like a whole bunch, but I got a good bit of books.
Oh, girl, I'm sure I have over 1,000 books in my library alone. My library just alone. Look at that. That's just a snack. That's just a snack.
Let me refresh.
See how many people you got. How many people got curiosity? Come on, she need more than at least 20.
Or just go view that video, because that one is
do the video. Let me share it out, girl. Where is I don't know why I can never find you. I can never find you. Um, mm, 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 mm. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yes. Let me see. I got, okay, here go. I gotta take me an allergy pill before I go to bed because I was sweeping today. I can't even sweep. I was helping my daughter to sweep the hallway, and Mike, could you please hand me a bottle of water, please? Mm, 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 mm. Thank you. Kimberly, are you still here? Could you drop my other channel, Study the Bible, and Allegedly Janice? I haven't been on Allegedly Janice in over a week. I hate to drink out of a bottle, but I think it's just ladies here. So I think I'm safe drinking out of a bottle. Kimberly says she's a Merla too. You know what it is with Merla? It's her tone. Tone is everything for a woman. And
Yeah,
I also think she's trying not to cuss Gil out. That's gonna be one of my videos. When is she?
I
Gonna
like
cuss
that
him out?
she's straightforward.
Me too. I love it because I'm just like
she just says it.
I'm like that. I'm like y'all know that about me. I'll tell people. A lot of people don't like it, but that's okay. I think we need the truth. I think that as women, we need the truth. I think we want to be lied to, and a lot of us is in denial. I'm outlet boo.
Some outlet bougie.
Outlet bougie. I like things but refuse to pay full or price for them. Outlet bougie. I love that, Alyssa. Yeah, I don't go to the outlets either. I'm a Marshall girl, Target, Burlington. Those are my. I love Marshalls. Oh my god, I love Marshall.
I'm a saver.
Girl, I could go to Marshall, spend my whole check.
I don't shop. I don't really shop like that. I'm a saver.
Oh, girl. I mean, I don't do no more work. It's just COVID. We've been in the house.
Right. Online.
Let me tell you, no, I'm okay. Let me tell you how bad I love Target. I don't even go to Target unless I have to.
You gotta stay out of there.
I don't even go that way, honey. I don't go to East Hanover because East Hanover up East Hanover, girl, they have all the sale prices up there, okay? I don't go up there unless I have to, honey. And I did so good. Did I tell y'all I went to Target and I only bought a tablet? A tablet. As a matter of fact, my cover came from Mike to put on my Mike the thing came, a tablet. That's all I bought. I was so proud of myself, girl. I was so proud of myself. I got because it's thick and my baby's gonna be using it, even though he has one. I don't even go to Marshalls. I can't help myself with pillows now. I have a thing for pillows. My husband said, please do not buy any more pillows. So I just don't go. I don't go to Marshalls anymore because I'm going to look at the pillows. I go straight to the pillow section. Burlington, I go straight to the pillow section because I know they have some good. Yeah, but everybody has their thing. I think everybody has their thing, and as long as you have, everything is in line. Your money.
As long as you can afford it yourself, it's no problem.
Mm-hmm. Your savings is on point. Your retirement is okay. Right, it's the lighting and the red color. Just walk around. Just walk around. Is everybody subscribed to Curiosity? Ooh, it's 9:30, girl. I'm going to bed now.
I know. I need to go
to bed. I got my PJs on.
I gotta go get
all right, my dear.
Shower.
Thanks for hanging out. We gotta hang out.
No, thank you for having me
on your channel. So let me know when is a good day for you. Maybe a Saturday morning is good.
Yeah, Saturday morning is good for me.
Here first, and then we'll just come over you and we'll talk for an hour or so.
Yeah, we can talk about that dating down.
Oh yes, girl. We need to talk about that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna add that Merla married down. Ooh, they gonna be mad at me. Alyssa, they gonna be mad. What you mean? What you mean? Men married down, and I'm like, y'all don't even understand, right?
A lot of women end up kind of dating down, and I just like I kind of try to point out in my video that the ups and downs of that are like the consequences of that, and how
Ooh.
it's not really realistic. It doesn't really work out.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. And then I always try to draw the distinction between he could make less, but can he make less and provide comfortably for you at a place where you're okay? There's a difference than, he make less, but he can afford a $300 suit. You know what I mean? It's not a pressure. Whereas with Steve, he had to return the suit because he couldn't afford it.
Their gap was too huge. I'm going. If you got a little, if you want to go to sleep, watch that. It's really good. That was pretty good.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's definitely a different perspective on Steve and Miranda's relationship.
Because I don't like women marrying down, honey. I just think you shouldn't do it. Okay.
It's not the way to go. It's not. Because I think I discussed like the natural, like just the nature of women.
Mm-hmm.
We have to look up to you and admire you in that way.
Yes, girl.
And if we don't, we're gonna like lose
respect
for you.
Yeah, that's how Marla is with Gil. She don't even like you. Like
she probably don't have no respect for him.
She has no respect for him, honey.
He's a clown. He's a clown.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Be sure to. Oh, I said I was going to share your video. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, check out the video. It's really good.
Check out. Oh, you're up to 18.
Give me some views.
88 views.
And let me see how do I. But thanks again. I appreciate this, Janice.
You're welcome.
And let me see, how do I exit?
So maybe one day we could watch Murder at First Sight on your channel. I know you say you don't have cable, but do you get to watch it at all?
I can't. I have like the little app, the Lifetime app on my TV.
Okay.
So I could watch it.
Yeah, that will get you a lot of views. Even if you just do 2 or 3 for the month, that will really help your channel to pick up steam.
Yeah. Get a lot of people to drop in.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't know, did you change your name to another thing? Comment on channel with your name, because I know if I'm in the comment section and I see it, I'm like, what's that about? Click on it. Okay.
I know. I've gotten some like that. I definitely don't as much as I need to. I'm gonna try to amp it up.
Yeah. So you could get some, people in the comment section. You could get some views on that. Okay, and then we're gonna go. No woman in the Bible ever married down, but people don't want to be reminded. Come on, Alyssa. Come on, girl. Come on. They will fight. They will fight me that the Proverbs 31 woman was working so she could take care of her husband.
No.
Right, she won't even kiss him. That says like, ew, I wouldn't want to kiss him either. Friend zone, there is check. I don't know if they make it to decision day. I don't remember, Alyssa. I was trying to remember what I was trying to remember what the spoilers said. I think they only made it a month or something, child. I don't remember.
That would make sense.
That makes sense, but I want her to tell him off, but she's gonna do it nicely.
Yeah.
She's gonna go
for see them living under the same roof.
Yeah, she's gonna go for, and the dog, girl, she said that it stinks in there. Girl, no ma'am.
That was funny. What about Zach and McKay? I've been trying to figure out, Zach from Baton Rouge. I live in Baton Rouge. I've been trying to figure out what school he went to.
I know he said it. Oh, he went to a private, did he say all boys school? So what private all boys school is in your area?
I thought it wasn't a private school, but it was just like an all boys school, and that would make me think that it was I think I know which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm
I
trying to
don't have
figure
the
out if I know it.
spoilers up here. I have to find the spoilers again. Yeah. My video is gonna be, when is Merla gonna cuss Gil out? But it's not. It's not that. She's gonna go for the jugular. Like,
Like, you keep
yes,
trying.
yes. What you say?
I feel like that would have been the previews if that would happen.
Oh, I need her to.
They don't put Michaela all in the preview, so I think they would have put that in the preview.
Did you see my video about
Michaela
having
is-
that person I found, their angry Black woman? Did you see that video?
Yeah. I man.
I think they may be paying her to act like that.
They gotta be. I am speechless. At, oh my goodness, I just can't.
See, you could be talking about this on your channel, girl. You should go live and talk about this on your channel. When you're going live?
I'm gonna have to go live. I'm off to Wednesday this week too, so I could actually do a live and watch Meredith fights.
Oh, goody, we could come over on your channel.
Might do that.
Yeah, let me know, because I do watch. I've been trying to watch. If I come home and go to sleep, I'm good. And we could watch it on your channel and talk about it on your channel. You could get a lot of hours that way. So let me know if your schedule work for you. But it's 8 o'clock my time. What time is it your time?
7. It come on like 7.
Oh, you come on before mine.
No, it's I'm 7 if you're 8.
Okay. All right, babes.
All right.
Keep me posted. Let me know. We'll just come over and watch.
I'll email.
Let me know. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Good night. I'm going to bed. Good night. Bye, y'all. Thank you for the love and this. Oh, Lord, these were comments I missed. I just saw to her, but I missed this live. Okay, Dido, just watch it over. Go watch it over and then go on her channel and watch that video. Yes, replay. Great advice. I gained 3 subscribers yesterday from a comment I made on the own channel. That's right. Matter of fact, I need to go over there and talk more. Okay, yeah, we should Janice raid her channel. We should. Absolutely. Today's somebody else I need to raid. Kimberly and comment on videos that will get a lot of views. Yeah. Videos. Yeah. Comment on those. Did you watch the second video I sent you of the other reviewer? Second video. You sent a second video? No. What she said? She was still talking about me? She was still talking about me, Kimberly? I got to watch it. I got to go in. 500 this month. That's right, Kimberly. Set your goals. So that means when you set your goals, you got to work to get it. Work to get it. Work to get it. Work it. All right, I'm going to bed, girl. I'm tired. I love y'all. Alyssa, email me. I didn't see another video, but I have to go. I love y'all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, guys.